Hello, and welcome to another episode of In Like Cyn.
Everything I do is brand new. I must continue. Yes, everything I do is brand new.
Today we are at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and we're going to take you around the cemetery and show you some of the most notable celebrities that are buried here. And today I have a co-host, and my co-host.
Oh yeah, there's celebrities buried everywhere here.
Yes, so let's go check out the Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
Let's go check it out. Giant mausoleum made for this god who walked in human feet. He's basically the Rockefeller of Los Angeles. This is a major philanthropist we're honoring here today.
William A. Clark. He was a Los Angeles-based philanthropist. He created the Los Angeles Philharmonic. His father was a copper baron and a U.S. senator. He is buried with his two wives and his son, who's William A. Clark III, and he died in a plane crash in Arizona. This is their final resting place. They have the entire middle island here at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery.
You mentioned that they founded the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, the money he left behind was used to create, some of the money was used to create the Hollywood Bowl. It's called the Clark Library in West Adams, and that's his former residence. And he donated his large collection of rare books to UCLA. He was a law partner in a law firm in Butte, Montana for a brief period, and that's because he was born in Deer Lodge, Montana. So we have a lot of things here in Los Angeles to thank for William A. Clark, and he has a beautiful resting place in the middle of the island.
I've just been traveling through the forests of William A. Clark Island, and I found many mystical creatures lurking about.
Somewhere here,
Is this one anyone important?
I'm looking for John Huston, and he's like
Varnasic are
right here somewhere.
Compared to the rest of all these tombs of these different celebrities and well-known gentlemen, this guy, if you look at here, it's pretty modest compared to a lot of other these tombs. This guy's got a mausoleum that William Clark dedicated to him. I mean,
Here lies famed director John Huston. He's a second-generation Hollywood. His daughter Angelica Huston is still acting. He directed movies like The African Queen and Treasure of Sierra Madre, and he starred in films like Chinatown. It's a Hollywood legend here at Hollywood Forever. This is Chinatown, Jake. He was also an actor, but known most for his film directing.
his mother was 56 when she passed, and he lived to the age of 81.
Yeah, people died a lot younger back then.
Yeah, in the early night. Well, it was also the Great Depression. So. Here we have found Griffith Jenkins Griffith. It is believed that he was half man, half griffin.
Griffith Jenkins Griffith lies here. He amassed a great fortune in a mining syndicate. He donated all 3,015 acres of Griffith Park, as well as bequeathing the money to build the Greek and the Griffith Park Observatory. His legacy is marred by his notorious shooting of his wife in 1903, a crime for which he served 2 years in prison. You have a pretty substantial little monument here. Here lies Mr. Blackwell. Mr. Blackwell created the Blackwell list. And he took every celebrity who dressed badly and he made a list of them every year. And it became known as the Blacklist. You don't want to get on the Blackwell list.
Kind of like what Joan Rivers used to do with the fashion police.
Exactly. She was like Blackwell continued.
Who's Robert Spencer? Is that his boyfriend?
I think so. Looks like he's still alive.
I found it, Cynthia. That's why you brought me here, because of my superior geography skills.
Cecil B. DeMille. Cecil B. DeMille is one of the most known filmmakers in history. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Cynthia, can I say something? Let us get closer and see if we can hear the dead speak. Yes. Cheeseburger. Extra fries. No mayonnaise. Tomato. Hold the lettuce, though. Okay. And that'll be a combo meal? Alright, yeah. That'll be $4.95.
Russian mafia president.
In cemetery, you do not bury us.
This is comedian Don Adams from Get Smart, who I didn't put on my list, but he's on my list, but I didn't put him on the map. Get Smart. Look at that. His grave, he's got a shoe.
Oh, we go back to that guy for a second.
Here lies actor Tyrone Power. He died at the age of 44 of a heart attack. And there's this pretty little bench right here on the edge of the lake. He was the star of films like The Mark of Zorro, Blood and Sand. Mickey has a beautiful view of the pond. One of the greatest entertainers the world has ever known. Hollywood will always be his home. Hollywood forever. Here lies Toto from The Wizard of Oz.
Toto is obviously Jewish, as you can see by all the stones that people have left on top of his grave. His name was Johnny Ramone. His name was Johnny Ramone. His name was Johnny Ramone. Hashtag Fight Club.
What an amazing tombstone. I want something this dynamic, right? This is awesome. Somebody's left him a Budweiser.
As you can see, even in heaven, he likes getting intoxicated. I would love if there was a gravestone for me that like captured my likeness. That'd be cool. People left him some money.
He was a great American and the greatest friend. I love you, Eddie Vedder. A dedicated punk and loyal friend. Thanks for everything. I will miss you, Johnny. Rob Zombie. Oh my God, he's like not only has a statue shaped like him, but he has like reviews of his life as a person. Please come back, love, Vincent Gallo. As good a friend as there ever was, John Frusciante, whoever that is. And you're my partner, you're the coolest. I love you so much forever and always. Love, Linda Ramone. Forever here today, never gone tomorrow. My eternal friend, I love you. Lisa Marie Presley.
And then the Wall Street Journal says, "Rock on, Johnny."
Sing for us, Johnny.
Oh, he's,
Shh. See, look. Dedicated October 26, 1999. Hattie McDaniels was originally denied burial at the cemetery because it was for whites only. But her final resting place is beautiful. This area of the cemetery is known as the Fairbanks Lawn. The reflecting pool is a part of their tomb. And it's really beautiful. And then here behind them, on the wall of this mausoleum, this is where they project movies. And this entire lawn is filled with people in blankets and little chairs here to see some really great film that hasn't been on the big screen for a while. Douglas Fairbanks was an actor, screenwriter, director, and producer, a silent film actor famous for his swashbuckling roles in Robin Hood and Mark of Zorro. He was married to Mary Pickford in 1920, and he was referred to as the King of Hollywood. Buried here along with his father is Douglas Fairbanks Jr. He was given a contract at 14 by Paramount Studios. He had a very illustrious career starring opposite Joan Crawford, who was a love interest in real life, Katharine Hepburn, and Greta Garbo. And he starred in classics like Gunga Din, Little Caesar, and Prisoner of Zenda. Good night, sweet princes, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Adapted from Shakespeare. Thanks for coming to Hollywood Cemetery with me, where you can see stars above and below the ground.
done. Did it done.
Join me every Thursday for a new In Like Cyn. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. Subscribe. All the social media links over here down below. Click subscribe. Look for a new In Like Cyn every Thursday.